Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. We have a pretty tough week on our hands, fellas. This is definitely not the best week ever, especially for discounts. For money making, it's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started like we usually do with the money, because obviously that's probably the most important thing of the week. If you guys are looking to make some extra money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, unfortunately, if you're the type of person that likes to play jobs, you're not going to have very many to choose from. Hasta La Vista is double money and double RP, and this is the only job that is on bonus money, and of course it's the adversary mode, Hasta La Vista. So if you're low level, if you don't have much money in GTA, this might be something that you should check out this week in order to earn some, additional money over what you usually would. However, if you have anything else to do in GTA, I would recommend doing that over this. You're probably going to make more money doing, well, literally almost anything else. So that does kind of suck. However, we do have another way to earn bonus money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it involves the MTL Brigade 6x6 that you guys can see just behind me here. Within the Brigade 6x6, so long as you've completed the first 6 first dose missions through DAX, you can go ahead and get the Acid Lab. And once you've done 10 DAX Fooligan missions, you can get the equipment upgrade in this thing to be able to make it, well, profitable. And once you've done both of those things, you will find that the Acid Lab is 50% bonus money and RP this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Even if you don't do the equipment upgrade, it's still 50% bonus. You're just going to make, a lot less money. The Acid Lab is one of the best businesses in the entire game. The delivery missions are super duper easy. Definitely something that I recommend, looking into and making sure you have an Acid Lab. On a full sale in a private session, you will make about $335,000 in about 4 hours, and it will only cost you about $90,000 in supplies. So you're going to be making a pretty decent amount of profit. However, if you sell in a public session, you're going to make roughly $500,000 because of the high demand bonus. And with this 50% bonus, if you sell in a public session, you're going to make somewhere in the neighborhood of about $750,000 per Acid Lab sale, which if you do the math, that is a lot of money this week. So make sure you guys get an Acid Lab if you don't have one already. If you do have one, make sure you are running this thing as much as possible. Maybe go AFK somehow in order to let this thing fill up a little bit faster. Maybe overnight while you're at school, while you're at work, anything like that. And then sell when you get the chance to. So the Acid Lab is 50% bonus this week. Definitely something that you guys are going to want to look into. Certainly one of the best businesses in the entire game. The sale missions are really easy. You get one single delivery bike. It's the same delivery bike every single time. You might get 1 drop off, you might get 3, you might get 5, you might get 10, but you do get an upgradable delivery vehicle, which is very nice to have. So that is it for bonus money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, of course, we have to talk about the discounts that are going on this week. Now, unfortunately, we do not really have any property discounts this week, except for technically one, but I'm going to talk about that and advise you guys on that. Starting off on Benny's though, we do have one discount in here, and it is on the Bravado Yuga Classic. This is also on discount on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and the upgrade into the Bravado Yuga Classic, I believe it's the 4x4 within Benny's, is also discounted by the same amount that this thing is. So that is pretty good. If you guys don't have a Yuga Classic, now is probably the best time to buy one and upgrade it into the Benny's version. So if you're interested, it is available. Not the fastest vehicle, not the coolest vehicle, but certainly it is a nice one to have for free mode. It's a cool looking thing, but it's just not all that great or really useful. Still, definitely pick it up if you guys are interested. Moving on to Warstock, and this is where the discount that I'm talking about comes in. The Brigade 6x6 is 50% off. However, do not buy this on Warstock. Even if you purchase the Brigade 6x6, you are still going to have to complete the 6 DAX first dose missions before you can even use the Acid Lab, and then on top of that, you're still going to have to do the 10 Fooligan missions. So you might as well just go out, do the first dose missions, and those will pretty much pay for you to get a 6x6, and along with the Fooligan missions, you will have enough money to buy this thing and pay for the equipment upgrade once you have it unlocked. So that is what I recommend doing. And unfortunately, this is the only discount on Warstock, and this is the only technically business discount this week, in huge air quotes when I say that. And finally, moving on to Southern San Andreas Super Autos, under the two-door section, if we scroll down a little bit here, you will find that the Lampadati Tropos Rally is on discount this week. This is a fantastic car. I definitely recommend picking this thing up this week. It is a fantastic sports car in Grand Theft Auto Online, very good off-road, just generally a very good car. It's got some good customization. Quite fast, like I say, especially off-road, but even on-road, it's pretty decent. A lot of traction. Not really a car that's going to spin out on you. If you're a handling guy, the Tropos Rally is definitely a car that you should look into. And moving into the four-door section on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, we will find that the DeClassy Tulip is on discount this week. I believe that this car was discounted not that long ago, but it's on discount yet again. So if you guys are interested in a four-door muscle car that has subpar handling, this thing is available for you right now. I say subpar handling because this thing is filled with advanced handling flags that make it a little bit, you know, kind of undrivable when you get up to speed, but it is still a pretty cool car. It's got lots of customization, very good looking, definitely a fun car to have for free mode. Just don't really rely on it to handle well, I guess, but it is an old muscle car, so you could probably assume that it wouldn't anyway, so I probably didn't even need to say any of that. But the DeClassy Tulip is on sale. It is a four-door, which is kind of unique for a muscle car, so I don't know, pick it up if you're interested and you got some friends to roll around with, I would say. Okay, now that we're done talking about the discounts and the bonus money this week, we gotta head over to the casino and talk about the podium vehicle. Alright guys, and within the casino, the podium vehicle this week is the Grotti Stinger GT. One of the best looking, like, elegant cars in Grand Theft Auto Online, I would say. It is a sports classic vehicle, definitely not one that you're going to win any races with, but this is an absolute flex piece for multiplayer in my opinion. I remember back in the day when I first started in GTA, if you saw somebody in a Stinger GT, you knew that they were balling. This thing's really sick. Unfortunately, absolutely no customization. The performance is okay, it's fun enough for free mode, it's decent enough for free mode, but nothing to write home about, let's just say that. Still, you should definitely come to the casino and try to win this thing, absolutely. And within the LS car meet, guys, we have the DeClassy Lifeguard as the prize ride this week. This is kind of a weird one to have as the prize ride. An interesting fact about the Lifeguard, you can actually get this thing for completely free. I have a video about it. If you look up HarmNone DeClassy Lifeguard on YouTube, you will find my video. However, if you guys still want to try to win it through the prize ride, you are going to need to place top 5 for 3 days in a row in LS car meet series races, which is not a very hard challenge, I would say. I'd say that's actually a pretty easy one. If you're going to do this, start now. However, like I said, you can just get this thing for free and customize it. If you just go and watch my video, I will show you how. So there you have it. So usually I'd end this on the roof, but I fell off, so that's unfortunate. And finally, for your time trials this week, we have the RC Bandito time trial, Construction Site 1, and we also have your regular time trial, which is Raton Canyon, as well as your HSW time trial. It's going to be somewhere on your map, so make sure you guys are taking a look around and make sure you get that done this week. Anyway, guys, that has been it for what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.